Hello everybody, welcome to more Let's Play Wario World. I'm your host, MultiClassicGamer, and today we're going to be venturing beyond what was a giant block right here, but now is literally obliviously nothing because I destroyed it. Off screen actually, because I actually had to, surprise surprise, to play all the way back up to this point because yeah, for some reason I did not get the idea that the game does not automatically save like you know, like I'm used to with Conker's Bad Fur Day, so you can kind of understand my frustration with doing that. But that's okay, it didn't really take that long at all. In fact, I'm pretty sure it took less than 20 minutes for me to get up here, which is kind of sad because that first episode ended up being over 20 minutes, but you know, whatever. So anyways, I should probably be explaining what I'm doing, but you guys get the idea now because I think I've done a fairly good job explaining, you know, all the treasures and whatnot, you know, all the switches that activate the treasures and shite. And if I'm not mistaken, this is actually the very last sub-level of this area. Now, this, my friends, should be the last piece of the statue of this level. So, and if I am correct, there's going to be a stamp that appears on the screen for a split second, and it's going to be, looks like a heart. So let's see if I got it. Yep, just like that. That's how it works. When you get... Okay, so there are 3 stamps for each level. One of them is the heart fragment stamp, which is a mark of collected heart fragment. Basically, this means that by collecting all of the gold statue pieces of Wario in each level, I mean, well, actually, for each level you collect all the golden statue pieces, you will receive half of a heart at the very end of the level. And what that means is that you can actually add some... Well, actually, you get the idea. It's because Wario's, you know, health is measured in hearts this game. You know, kind of like how, you know, Link's health is measured in Zelda games. You know, it's measured by hearts. And if you collect, and for each level you collect all the golden statue pieces in, you get, you know, half a heart. So that means that for each world, that's 1 heart. So essentially, at the end of this game, you should have 8 hearts available if you collect all of them. And also, right here we were just introduced to the most powerful of all the basic enemies, I should say, which basically just doesn't count the bosses. So those guys are pretty tough, and I believe this right here is, oh no, it's not. The last treasure is actually down here, so let's collect that real quick. And as you can see, there's also a stamp for collecting all the treasures in each level. So there's the previous precious treasure stamp, yeah, mark of collected treasure. Okay, so these things are actually, you know, referred to as Wario's precious treasures. So, you know, for this level, you got the diamond, the emerald, the topaz, sapphire, ruby, opal, amethyst, and amber. So, pretty much, you know, you can see there's actually usually like some sort of theme when it comes to, you know, collecting all the treasures. There are certain things that you have to collect in all the levels if you want to get 100% that do not count for stamps, and one of those things, and the things that do not, you know, have stamps are collecting all the spritlings, and also for collecting all the, you know, all the red diamonds, which basically, because the only purpose they serve is actually just to unlock the bosses. But anyways, here it is, the first boss. This, I do believe, is called the Green Fist. He's actually a very simple boss, you know, simple first boss like usual. In fact, really, the only attack he has is, well, yeah, there's that actually if you hit him, but, well, actually, I think he only does that, yeah, he just does that when you get close to him automatically. But, and then there's also this attack. This is the only other attack, and it's also his most powerful attack. And really, he only does it if you hit him enough times so where he gets really pissed off at you. And if you do it, and if you hit him like 6 times, I do believe, then you can actually inflict the damage on him. And now, this is typically how a boss battle works, is that you just have to inflict damage onto a boss until they, you know, they drop and then you can pick them up. This will not always be the case, especially for world bosses, but for level bosses, typically just damage them to the point where, you know, they collapse and then you can pick them up and, you know, do whatever you want. You can pile drive them, you can spin around 360 degrees and throw them, or you can simply like throw them like far away distances. In fact, I'll actually explain each one. I already showed the pile drive. The other thing you can do is you can spin around, simply spin the control stick, and it will actually tell you in the top left corner of the screen how many complete circles you made. So as you can see there, I completed 21 circles and then threw them off the arena. So you can do that. And there's also the third thing you can do. And now, something else I should mention is that bottom right corner of the screen, you will see a few skulls on the bottom. Those indicate the boss's health. So basically, he takes 3 hits. That's really all there is to it. And I keep forgetting I'm supposed to hit him in order to like do this. And also, his attack does get faster, after him a few times. So that's why he inflicted damage on me. Wow. Normally I would not take any damage whatsoever fighting this guy, but whatever. And I forgot to show the other. But there we go, he's dead. Done and done, simple as that. And we also got a stamp for defeating the boss level, and that's how it goes. Those are the 3 stamps you get for getting 100% in each level. Look at Wario, he's all happy now. And now, when you clear a stage, you can, well, first of all, collect your heart fragments, if you assume you got all the gold treasure pieces. So let's see. And upon doing so, we open up the next level. Okay, so now we can save. There we go. Okay, so I gotta remember that this game only saves like after you complete each level, so I really need to remember that. Okay, so now you know what the point of this, this heart thing on this heart pedestal thing on the bottom is for. It basically just, it shows you how many heart fragments of each world you have, and as you can see on the bottom, we now have 4.5 units of health available to us. So that's pretty good actually. It's a good way to start off the game, I suppose, that we're already collecting everything each level. But, okay, so, gosh, I really hate to do this, but, should I just move on to, I don't know. In my original LP of this game, I actually made it so that I just fight one boss in an episode, and then I end off the episode, so I end up with some really short episodes where, if I encounter a boss, I'd only do that just for the entire episode. But, gosh, I really don't want to move on to the next level, but at the same time, I don't want to end off the episode this early. So, one thing I could do is probably just give you guys a quick tour of the courtyard, which is basically the overworld of the game. So I guess we'll do that. Okay, so anyways, we have basically this entire game consists of 4 worlds. First one right here is Excitement Central, and we took on the first level of Excitement Central, which is the Greenhorn Forest. And now, in the next episode, we'll be doing the second level of the Excitement Central, which is called the Greenhorn Ruins. So there you go. And then at the top of the world, there is typically a boss level, or should I say simply like the boss of the entire world. And then once you complete the boss of the world, then that will open up the next world, and thus the first level of the next world. And I don't think anyone's gonna like this episode because really it's just me finding a boss and then doing some more explaining stuff. But I just gotta get this stuff out of the way in the first couple episodes. That's just what I feel like I should do. Just to be safe. Alright, so here we have the second world. As you can see, it's kind of a spooky theme, and then in the back there is a big top. That's because the first level of the world is going to be, spooky themed, and the second level is going to be a circus theme. And then we got the, let's see. Okay, so I believe the second world is called Spooktastic World, and then this is called Thrillsville, is the third world, and then finally the fourth and final world of the game, which is, I believe it's called Sparkle Land, I think. Yeah, I think it's called Sparkle Land. And then over here we have a giant treasure chest. We don't know what this is about, but let's go take a look at it. I mean, granted, I gotta show everything, including these. These, my friends, are something I'm unfortunately not gonna be able to show in this LP because you may recall that this game can actually link to the Game Boy Advance. That's something that I'm unable to do because I don't really have the you know, the controller socket thing for the Game Boy Advance. So, but if you could, there are some mini games you can play with. I believe that is like with WarioWare or something like that. WarioWare themed mini games, if you so choose to on your Game Boy Advance, and if you link it to this. And I think by collecting all the treasures in each level, you can actually unlock that. And there's also, as you can see, there's a big treasure box, you know, here. And I'm not going to spoil what this is about, but we'll find out basically at the very end of the game, because there's actually a spot for some boss keys here. The boss keys are what you get for defeating the boss of each world. So essentially we're going to end up with 4 boss keys, and that's basically all the explaining I can do for now. So anyways, I apologize again for all this explaining, but, you know, I think I should officially pretty much have this all down. You know, so anyways, next time on Let's Play Wario World, we're going to move on to the, okay, so here's the to-do list also next to each level. So whip the boss, grab red diamonds, get the heart fragments, nab gold statues, get back my stuff, find all the treasure. Get back all my stuff. Oh my god, Wario, really? But yeah, there you go. It's got the to-do list, the thing, you know, it's basically got the stamps that explain. God, I can't talk today. It's probably because I'm like kind of past, well, it's not really past bedtime yet, but it's almost there, so that's another reason why I should probably stop recording right now, because I'm just, that's all I am tonight. Okay, so next time Let's Play Wario World, we're going to move on to the Greenhorn Ruins, okay? See you guys then. Thanks for watching. Bye.